We now move on to David from SAP. David, over to you.
Hey, Gary, thank you very much. I'm Dave Gruehn, Global Industry Principal for Retail on SAP's Customer Experience team, and I've been passionately directing traffic at the intersection of retail and technology for 28 years as a retail CIO, consultant, and partner. I help SAP's retail customers envision and harness the power of digitally transforming their business from a transactional focus, focusing on creating customers for life via the holy grail of customer experience, customer adaptive retailing. Next slide. The grocery industry has undergone a significant amount of change during the last 10 years, but last year stole the show. Going into 2020, we sensed an upward shift in online grocery spend, but it took COVID-19 to trip the tipping point and push online grocery to double-digit levels, not expected for another 5 years. The cost, yet another major impact on the customer shopping experience that was already undergoing massive change. One of the biggest changes in customer shopping behavior is not the switch from brick and mortar to digital, but how deeply digital, mobile, and brick and mortar influence each other and redefine the shopping experience, which has induced customers to invest in experiences rather than just products. The focus of my retail customer discussion centered around the phases of customer experience leadership maturity and the digital transformation processes required to achieve that maturity. By far, the most frequent question I'm asked by retailers and grocers is, how do I get from where I am to where I need to be? Most grocers acknowledge the need to move from being a multi-channel retailer to an omnichannel retailer, but leading-edge grocers are already have their eye on the experience holy grail, customer adaptive retailing. Next slide. The first step in helping a retailer understand and advance toward the CX nirvana is determining their current customer maturity status. Multi-channel retailers focus on selling their brand or products through multiple channels. The focus is the product, the experience is transactional. The customer selects and buys a product, and the experience ends hopefully to be repeated. Channels likely are separate business units with disconnected manual-intensive processes, data, and experiences between channels. Omnichannel retailers, however, focus on creating customer experiences through one channel, the customer channel. That's the only channel. The focus is on the customer, and the experience is customer journey oriented, which identifies all the touch points between the customer and the company, such as pre-purchase, purchase, and post-purchase context. The retailer must develop a customer 360-degree view, which is the ability to see the world from the customer's point of view, and each shopping channel is integrated such that all experiences within and between those channels is seamlessly integrated. Customer adaptive retailers, however, focus on personalized, a word we've heard often today, personalized customer experiences that anticipate customer needs. The focus assumes a predictive nature, utilizing smart and self-adapting technologies which can analyze information in real time to understand the immediate needs of customers. The experience becomes adaptive in nature, staying ahead of shoppers' expectations and continuously adapting to the expanding channel landscape. It requires a customer-centered culture, which is not just about offering great customer service. It's a way of doing business with your customer that provides a positive customer experience before, during, and after the sale. And finally, it requires a connected value chain, which enables the identification and fulfillment of customer needs combined with the seamless integration of intelligent supply chain solutions. Next slide. The key to personalization is creating an intimate relationship with your customers. Easy, right? A relationship implies that you know someone personally. Customers must be convinced to share intimate data about their needs, preferences, and behavior. To compel them, you must establish trust. Customer trust requires transparency, which is knowing what data is being shared and how it is being used. Control, which is the ability to add, modify, and delete it at any time, and control that you will protect it and maintain its privacy within the relationship. And perceive value for them in sharing it with you. How does their transparency enrich their lives, add convenience, and enhance their shopping experience? I believe grocers have tremendous potential here. Once trust is achieved, retailers must listen. Every employee that engages with a customer should be able to enhance this data at any touch point. Associates are the face of the brand and the voice of the customer. Understand, experience management and predictive analysis will be at the heart of customer engagement. This means understanding what is happening by combining operational data with experience data. Customers will expect retailers to connect with them, know them, and meet them where they are. Then retailers must act on these insights to create differentiated customer experiences. These actions must create a never-ending cycle of listening, understanding, and acting that creates a magnetic shopping ecosystem and customers for life. Next slide. For the first time in history, a retail perfect storm is on the horizon. The question is, will you hunker down or become a storm chaser? A rapidly growing base of digitally mature and digitally native customers, combined with an explosion of emerging technologies, is providing grocers with an opportunity to change the game with customer experience. Enabling technologies such as beacons, proximity sensors, edge computing, and IoT, to name a few, will provide the real-time infrastructure that grease the skids of immersive adaptive experiences and contextual personal promotions. 5G is the conduit, but it's more than just a better connection. It's a better, smarter connector. 5G technology will help enable the intelligent contextual connections required to create entirely new customer experiences. Cognitive computing, which harnesses AI, ML, and the customer 360-degree view, will play an excellent role in the intelligent assistant. Intelligent agents will be utilized across the customer shopping journey and will be able to sense and adapt to real-time customer needs. Machine vision, along with face and voice recognition, blessed with the customer-sanctioned profiles and opt-in data tracking, will be used to provide the ability to identify individual customers, sense their mood, and predict their needs contextually. Blended reality will enhance and extend customer experiences, not just with new viewing methods, but new input methods as well. Sensor fusion and customer data platforms will aid grocers in aggregating customer data from disparate sources such that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, enhancing a retailer's ability to generate and harness 360-degree customer views. And finally, real-time edge analytics, camera and video analytics, and AI algorithms will be commonplace throughout every retail business process, and when combined with user context, such as the current shopping behavior, previous purchase history, and user-generated preferences, will generate the predictive analysis grocers need to hyper-personalize experiences and offers. Becoming a customer-centric retailer requires a commitment to creating and embracing a customer-centric culture while digitally transforming every aspect of your business. Customer experience maturity is not a solution or a combination of solutions. It's a journey. Subsequently, successful customer-centric retailers surround themselves with partners and not only understand this journey, they're helping to define it. They assimilate partners into their culture that produce more than just solutions. They provide a platform upon which companies can achieve their vision while building their future, allowing the retailer to focus less on the enabling technologies and more on their differentiated customer experiences. If you'd like to learn more information about intelligent platforms, feel free to reach out to me at the contact information provided from FMI Tech. Thank you.
Dave, thank you. Great stuff. And I love everything you're talking about, you know, the ability to provide immersive shopping experiences. I wrote a lot about that in my last book, so I'm a believer. You talk a lot about, you know, all the new and different technologies that are available today to help with this. But at the end of the day, you know, retailers need to actually deliver that real world experience to that shopper. Can you give us a couple quick examples of what you mean by immersive shopping experiences?
Well, emerging technologies will offer personalized things like smart shopping lists, which combines machine learning and purchase data to autofill a member's shopping list. They can easily add or remove things, and as items are scanned, the list will automatically update and move the item to their mobile basket. That blended reality would enable the customer to see finished recipes or cooking steps. Visual recognition of products would provide augmented maps of food tracing throughout the entire supply chain using blockchain. Customers can find products easily via store walkthrough and product location maps, and nutritional and health recommendations that will take the individual shopping experience to a new personal level that really enhances their lives. I mean, these sensors will monitor proximity and cart composition, enabling expert advice, recipe recommendations, and really value-add life experiences. I mean, if you think about all the things we buy at a grocery store, I'm convinced grocers know more about me than I know about myself, and they can probably help protect me from myself. So,
all right, great. Dave, thank you again. Great stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.